Hey, good morning. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm very excited to talk to you today. The reason I'm excited, let me just tag some people here, just accost a bunch of my friends. So, the reason I'm so excited is because if you were tuning in the other day, you know that. Oops, sorry. Okay. Well, I accidentally tagged someone I didn't mean to tag. So, if you follow me at all, you know that the other day I shared with you guys how I was having a tough time. And I was. I also shared how I know that those tough times tend to be the precursor to a breakthrough. And I love that. And so, even though I was having a tough time, I was very excited and optimistic that something good was on the way. And it is. So, I had a lot of things in my business that were sort of like, how can I put this? So, I have all these things I can be doing, and I didn't have a plan for how to do them. And that was kind of frustrating me. And so, anyway, after a couple of days of processing, I struck upon a really, really great idea. And I'm going to share that idea with you now. So, I have created a system that is very, very good at both finding and applying to speaking gigs. In fact, at the beginning of last year, we were finding and applying to 50 gigs a month for people. Now, one of the things that was a challenge was not everybody would get accepted to these gigs. We would do the part we said we'd do. We'd find them and we'd apply to them. And some people would get lots and lots of invitations to speak. Others would not get any. And so what I realized through sort of tearing down the whole process and looking things over very closely was the people that were getting invited to speak all had professional representation on social media. In other words, they looked like pros. They didn't look like weekenders. They didn't look like they were just phoning it in. They legitimately looked like professional whatever it was they did. Coaches, authors, specialists, things like that. And so we got very, very good results for some people. And unfortunately, we didn't get results that I was happy with for others. So what happened was, when I figured out that this piece about what I'm calling personal branding, in other words, how you make yourself look on social media, was so important, I shifted my focus into that. And I created a really great course teaching people how to create personal branding. Now, I've decided to come back and mix the two. So what you could basically call speaker marketing, where we can find and apply for you, mixed with the personal branding. And I've also got, if you know me at all, you know that I have a very good storytelling, aka speech writing program, and a very good public speaker training program. And I've been looking for a way to marry all of these things together. And originally what I wanted to do was I wanted to build a website. Because even though I hate the word disrupt, because I feel like it's overused, I believe that with the things that I've created, the pieces of business collateral I've created, I could disrupt Speaker Match and Speaker Hub and e-speakers and all of those websites. I feel like me and my team and my partners can create a better service for you. However, building a website, of course, is expensive and it takes a long time and there are bound to be challenges with it. And so I was sort of going back and forth with that. Like, what do I do? Like, I want to bring this thing to market. I want to do that now. And at the same time, I want the legitimacy of a website. So here's the big reveal. Here's the big aha moment. Here's the big breakthrough. What I decided we would do is we would start a Facebook group. Now, this Facebook group you'd have to pay to be in it, but you wouldn't have to pay that much. We're thinking well under $100 a month. And inside the group, you'll have access to literally hundreds of new speaking gig leads every month. Now, that in and of itself is not different than, say, Speaker Hub or Speaker Match or eSpeakers for that matter. Where it is different is that additionally to the gigs that we will provide for you, let's be clear, when I say provide, I mean provide you the leads that you can apply to. We will also provide coaching. We will provide professional support for how to do your one sheet right, professional support for how to fill out your applications in the most impactful way. We'll bring guest trainers and guest speakers in for you. We will show you how to do press releases. So all the things that we can teach, me and my partners, that would separate you from most people who are trying to get into speaking or climb up the ladder with speaking, would be right in the group. And so this is very, very exciting to me. This is what I'm going to be talking about pretty much exclusively, at least promoting, pretty much exclusively for probably the next 90 days. We want to get 200 people into the group right away, as fast as we possibly can. And that will allow us to have a running business where we can then bring in more and more high quality help and support for you guys. So if you're a coach, an author, or a speaker, you're going to want to know about this group. For literally like less than the price of a cup of coffee a day, you're going to have access to hundreds and even thousands of speaking leads right in your own backyard and all across the world. You're going to have guidance and coaching on all things relative to getting you on those stages. You want to know how to be a better presenter? We'll have trainings for you. You want to know how to tell your story better? We'll have trainings for you. You want to know how to sell from the stage? We'll have trainings for you. You want to know how to do a media release, a one sheet. You want access to resources for making sizzle reels? We're going to have that all in the group for you. So this is super, super exciting for me. This is a way that I can bring everything that I have into one place for you guys so that you can have access to all of it. It's beautiful because you're not going to have to necessarily invest what you'd have to invest to work with me. In fact, it'll be much, much less. Much, much less. And you're going to have just tons of support and help and access to gigs. In fact, I would predict that anyone who joins the group and takes advantage of all the resources would absolutely be able to book speaking gigs. You want to know how to set up your program to sell on the back end? We're going to have that for you. Like everything you're going to need is going to be all in this group. So I'm super pumped and super stoked, really excited about this. This is the big reveal. When I said the other day how I knew that the struggle and the tight spot I was in was going to lead to a breakthrough, this is the breakthrough. We can start serving you guys. We can start generating income before we build a big website, which means I don't have to go underground for who knows how long while I'm focusing on a major website build, and instead I can start serving you guys right away. So if you're serious about getting on stages, if you're serious about getting better as a speaker, if you're serious about figuring out how to monetize speaking, and if you're serious about growing your coaching business through speaking, this is going to be a goldmine for you. This is going to be just an amazing, amazing group. To the best of my knowledge, there's nothing else like it on Facebook. There's nothing else like it that I know of. And it will be a huge wealth of resources for those of you that want to use public speaking as a way to grow your brand, as a way to grow your business, and as a way to increase your value in the marketplace. So I'm very excited about this. We will be rolling it out probably within the next week. If you'd like to take advantage of an early adopter special then reach out to me. For everyone who trusts me enough that they're willing to enroll before the group is built, we're building it now. So if you're willing to enroll while we're building it, I'm going to give you a huge discount, a special discount, a great promotional offer. Reach out to me for specific details, but this will be killer. This will be so, so good. I promise you, it will be well worth what you invest. So that's the big reveal. Yes, I knew there'd be a breakthrough at the other end of my frustration, and there was. I finally am able to put all the pieces in place and see a game plan. Halfway live, says Glow. I love it. So listen, guys, if you want to get to be part of this and you want to get a great, like, first in the door discount, reach out to me now. Everyone who enrolls before the group is officially open to the public will get an amazing discount. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So let me know. Reach out to me. Tell me you want to be in. We'll talk about it. We'll get you in there, and you will not regret this. This is going to be, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely a huge resource for you. So raise your hand, reach out to me, send me a message, tag me in this post. You know how to get a hold of me. I'm not a hard guy to get a hold of. And let me know. Let me know that you're serious about this. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm going to go get to work.